Hey there, trail trekkers and tall tale seekers. You're tuned in to the 406 Life, the podcast where Montana Max, your Bigfoot buddy and outlaw gear mascot, yeah, that's me, leads you through the wild, weird, and wonderful corners of Montana. Each week we share stories, legends, and laughs from the last best place. So grab your boots and sense of adventure, because we're about to make some Montana-sized memories. This episode's powered by Outlaw Gear, where rebels get their style. Want to look legendary? Mosey over to I'mAnOutlaw.com and claim your outlaw status. Hey there, friends. Montana Max here. Your friendly neighborhood Bigfoot. Sliding down the mountain slopes of the holiday season to share a few thoughts as Thanksgiving draws near. When the high country winds start whispering through the pines and frost etches the windows like old-time lace, we know it's time to come together. Not just to eat ourselves into a turkey coma, but to remind one another what it means to be part of something bigger than our own backyard. Let's start with those legendary community dinners. Picture this: a fire crackling in the Civic Center hearth, long wooden tables piled with steaming casseroles, heaping platters of mashed potatoes swimming in gravy, and pies so perfect you'd swear they'd been blessed by the snow spirits themselves. Volunteers arrive before dawn, aprons tied tight, stirring pots the size of canoes and folding napkins like origami experts. When a newcomer steps through the door, maybe someone just moved in from out of state or a family down on their luck, they're greeted like kin. It doesn't matter if you've never met the next person on the bench. Here you sit shoulder to shoulder under one big Montana sky, and you belong. If you can't make it to the hall, fear not. There's a whole brigade of four-wheel drives and pickup trucks loaded with hot trays heading out on delivery routes. I once tried hopping in the back for an early taste test and ended up face first in a vat of green bean casserole. Bigfoot health hazard right there. But hey, sacrifice for the cause. Across the state, rescue missions transform into holiday hubs. Weeks before Turkey Day, they start packing Thanksgiving food boxes, complete with everything from drumsticks to pie filling, so families can cook up their own feasts at home. No boxed dinners here. It's about serving up pride alongside the pumpkin. On the big day, those iron doors fling open, and the smell of roasting turkey drifts out onto the sidewalk, drawing in anyone who needs a warm plate and a friendly ear. Volunteers dish out seconds, thirds, and a slice of hope that sticks around long after dessert. But feeding folks is only part of the story. Ready for your next Montana home? Visit mostwantedrealestate.net, because that's how the West is sold. As winter deepens, coat drives and warming centers become lifelines. Bins at local businesses soon overflow with donated jackets, hats, gloves, and boots. In Livingston, the Independence and Family Transition Team coordinates drop-off spots so anyone, seniors, families living paycheck to paycheck, people without a permanent home, can grab what they need without standing in the cold. When the wind howls and the mercury plunges, those humble items become a fortress against the freeze. Warming centers, often housed in church basements or school gyms, swing their doors wide. There's nothing fancy, just mats on the floor, hot drinks waiting on a table, and volunteers who know your name. I've spent a night or two there myself when I'm out surveying the backcountry. And let me tell you, there's comfort in sharing a simple cup of cocoa with someone who's weathered more than just the elements. Small towns crank kindness up even higher, though they don't do it for the applause. In places like Jordan and Wisdom, word travels faster than a snowmobile. If a neighbor's barn roof caves under the snow, folks show up armed with hammers and 2x4s before the first "Help Wanted" sign gets nailed up. During the holidays, that same network of goodwill flips into overdrive. Potluck dinners at the fire hall fill bellies, Pie auctions raise money for heating bills, and extra firewood appears stacked neatly by doors, waiting for someone who might not have a chainsaw or a chainsaw operator in the family. One of my favorite sites is the Adopt a Family program in action. Schools, churches, and businesses adopt wish lists from families in need. You'd be surprised how specific those lists get. Kids asking for snow boots that won't turn into icicles, parents needing gift cards for groceries so they can buy fresh ingredients, grandparents hoping for a new pair of slippers to keep their toes toasty. Volunteers shop, wrap, and deliver those gifts personally, often stuffing a few extra treats in the box, because even Bigfoot knows you can't go wrong with chocolate. Need shipping, shredding, prints, or a real street address? Helena's locally owned and operated the UPS store has you covered, located at 2047 North Last Chance Gulch. Stop by and get it done right. Then there's the quiet work of combating holiday loneliness among our elders. Miles can stretch between ranches and homesteads, and the isolation can weigh heavy. That's where volunteer companions step in, driving out to nursing homes, popping in with hot meals and fresh-baked cookies, or just spending an afternoon sharing stories by the fireplace. A little company goes a long way, and the laughter they bring? Priceless. Why do we do all this massive, coordinated kindness? Because here in Montana, community isn't a buzzword. It's the marrow in our bones. Every meal shared, every coat handed over, every friendly visit knits us tighter together, building a safety net of compassion that catches us when life throws its worst blizzard our way. So this Thanksgiving, whether you're decking the tables in a city hall or leaving a basket on a neighbor's porch, remember, it's not the turkey or the trimmings that matter most. It's the hands that prepared them, the hearts that delivered them, and the smiles that followed. If you felt the warmth of Montana's spirit in this episode, I'd be honored if you'd give us a 5-star rating and share it with family and friends. Let's carry this current of kindness forward, today, tomorrow, and all through winter. And for the full blog post on the kindness of Montana and plenty of other stories about Big Sky, head over to the 406life.com and check out our articles. From my hidden cave to your front porch light, I'm Montana Max, reminding you that the greatest treasures aren't things you can wrap. They're moments of connection, threads of hope, and the unspoken promise that no one here stands alone. Stay warm, stay generous, and I'll catch you next time on the 406 Life. Montana Max over and out. Got a Montana story, business, or unsolved mystery you want on the show? Head to the 406life.com and drop me a line. No smoke signals required. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a stomp, stumble, or tall tale. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, heck, tell that guy who swears he saw me near Whitefish. I was just buying donuts, all right? Until next time, keep it outrageous, keep it kind, and keep living the 406 life. Montana Max, over and out.
That's the